Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing. That would really mean a lot to me. So, in today's video, I'm going to showcase you this look using all affordable products. And it is gonna be a beginner friendly or a pocket friendly kind of a tutorial. So here we go. Let's get started. First of all, I would like to start by using some rose water. I've actually prepped my skin, but then just cleaning with the help of a rose water, which is a general like gulab gel from a normal departmental store. Once that is done, I will use a cotton and swipe it across my face and also my neck, and I'll let this dry. Once this is dried, I'm going to use this Miniso Pore Filling Primer. This has a very runny texture, very liquidy texture. So little goes a long way, and it does leave a white cast onto your face initially, but then generally it will sink into your skin like that and give you a dewy look. Once that is done, I'm going to use the foundation from Miniso. As I said, it's going to be pocket friendly, and now I'm using this Miniso foundation. In Miniso, mostly their cosmetic range are like season wise, they are onto discount and all. You can check that one in time. The shade I'm using here is the darkest shade they have with them, like number 3. That's 1, 2, 3. I have 3, which is a darkest shade, which is still lighter to my skin, but then this oxidizes and comes back to my normal skin tone. The light went off. This is a very perennial problem we have here in Assam, so you gotta bear with that. Once that is done, I'm going to use a compact powder. This is from Rimmel Cosmetics, and this is a Stay Matte compact in the shade Sandstorm, which is also 150 to 250 rupees, which also is mostly on a discount. You can avail that point in time, and tapping it all across my face along with my neck. Once that is done, I would like to jump into my eyebrows. For eyebrows, if you have eyebrow powders and eyebrow products, you can definitely use one. If not, you can use kajal as well in a very light stroke and light hand manner. Here I'm using Music Flower Gel Eyeliner, which is just 120 rupees. You can check for yourself. I'm starting with the tail of my eyebrow because generally that part is dark, and whatever is left in the brush once I have applied into the tail of my eyebrow section, with whatever is left, I will be doing a little in my front of my eyebrows as well, as you can, the way you can see in your screen. Once that is done, I will take the spoolie and I will remove the excess. To clean up my eyebrows, for the first part or forehead part, I would like to clean up using a foundation, because it will generally blend in and it will sink into the previous foundation I have applied, if that makes any sense. Once that is done, I would like to clean up my middle of my eyebrows as well. Once that is done, okay, I've said once that is done too many times, I guess. With whatever you've applied your foundation, be it a sponge or a brush, you can blend that in. For my eyelid area, to prep my eyelid area for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use Krylon eye base or a concealer, which is in the shade Light. And that's all we do. I'm using this Beauty People Blowout eyeshadow palette, which has brown and blush colors as well as a highlighter. This retails for just 129 rupees on discount. You can check Beauty People website. So as I said, I'm going to use this brown color to slightly contour my face. Now this particular eyeshadow, I'm really shocked that it is very pigmented and very blendable, as you can see. I will apply that with the help of a brush which is from AOS Studio, and to blend the contour in the cheekbone area, I will slide it upwards, as you can see in the screen. And if you do not have a brush, you can definitely use your sponge as well, or whatever you applied your foundation with. Once that is blended, with the very same brush from AOS Studio, I would like to apply a little into my jawline as well, and also onto my neck. The reason I'm using this Beauty People eyeshadow palette is because this is a very versatile palette and very affordable one as well. I was checking it online, but then probably they have discontinued this one, but then they do have another one as well. Please check in, because this has this brown color which you can use as, of course, eyeshadow, and also the orangish pinkish color, which is a perfect blush color for as well, which I'm going to use for blush as well. And also it has 3 to 4 different highlighting shade which matches different skin tone. This is the blush color I'm talking about. This is neither pink not orange, somewhere in between. Very beautiful, but then it's very pigmented. As you see, you just have to dust off the excess. You can apply it onto your high cheekbones area as well. And once the blushing is done, the reason, as I said, this is gonna be a budget friendly, so you don't have to buy a separate contour, a separate blush powder, etc. One particular palette can suffice all the needs. Okay, so yeah, once that is done, you can just apply your compact powder just like this, so it gives little dimension to your face, as you can see in the screen, and also to the side of your nose. I'm not going to keep this for long, so what I'm going to do is instantly I'm going to take the brush a little fluffier and then dust it off immediately. Okay, so once that is done, what I would like to do is I would like you guys to see this highlighting shade, which I'm going to use from the very same palette. This has 3 to 4 shades and no chunky glitters on it. It's a very fine particle which you can use as a highlighter, as I said, and I'm using this particular shade. I have done a beauty people review as well onto my channel. It's there. I've created 2 different eye look using the same, I guess, so you can definitely check that video as well. So as I said, this particular shimmer does not have chunky glitter particles onto it, so it definitely gives a very beautiful sheen or a very beautiful highlight to your face. Once the highlighting is done, I will generally apply the highlight onto the, of course, the high cheekbone area, little above the eyebrows, and also a little in the nose with the help of my finger, and I blend that with the help of a brush with which I'm applying the highlighter, and also just next to my brow bone, like at the tip of my nose, and little bit into the bridge of the nose as well, little bit in the cupid's bow, and then applying with the help of my tip of my finger, and I'm blending with the same brush. If you feel this is overdone, you can definitely use some sponge to dab that in so that it sinks into your skin and gives you that natural glow kind of a thing. That's exactly what I did right now. Once that is done, I'm gonna use this makeup fixing spray from Kiss Beauty. This retails for just 120 rupees in your normal cosmetic store, like your local store, so that's what I'm using. The pencil which I'm using here, I do not recommend, but then yeah, if you want to make it affordable, this is just 20 or 30 rupees. This is brown in color. This is like very normal lip pencil which is available in the market. I'm gonna outline my lips with the help of a brown eye pencil, little bit of contouring on my lips, as you can see. And once that is done, I'm gonna take some nude color, nude eye pencil. This is from Me Now, I guess. This is again our local brand. This is completely nude color. It does not have any color, but then yeah, beautiful nude. So applying just above your inside of my lips. So this will give you an illusion of a plumper lips as well. You can leave it like this, but then if you want, you can leave it just like this, but then if you want, you can definitely use some lip gloss on top of it. The lip gloss I'm using here is from Oriflame, and it's from Very Me range, I guess. And yeah, because glossy lips are back, so why stay behind? So I made you guys zoomed in, and now let's work on to our eyes. For eyes, I'm first gonna tap and blend the concealer which we have applied initially, blending it really well. And now I'm gonna use same palette, this particular color and that particular brown color on my eyes, so you can definitely see. Now I'll definitely show you, of course, checking for the last time with the help of my finger so that concealer has set in. Now applying this coral color onto my eyelid, packing more onto the outer corner. Now generally people, after applying concealer, they set it with a compact or powders, but then I don't, because we use powder which is our eyeshadow, so I generally don't do that. I jump into directly applying the eyeshadows. So for eyeshadow, as I said, I'm using this coral color, slightly focusing more on the outer V, packing it there and slightly blending it inwards. I'm going to showcase you in both of my eyes so that you can see how I do it generally. So just blending it in and then just buffing it outwards so that it creates that wing kind of a thing. So yeah, it's very simple to do. If you try back at home, you can definitely do. Applying this brown color in a little smaller brush from the previous one used. Okay, so concentrating more in the outer V, as I said, I will pack that into the outer V. You also need to do that. Don't just swipe across right away, because that will have more of the pigment in it. You will have that pigment all across your eyelid. So just keeping into the crease line, focusing more on the outer V and using a simple round circular motion and windshield wipe motion as well. So you just blend it. Now intensity, of course, you can discuss and do on your own. Yeah, this is exactly how I want the eye to be looking as. Now as I said, this is gonna be a very beginner friendly kind of a thing, so I'm not gonna cut my crease. I'm not gonna use any concealer to cut my crease as well. So I'm gonna make it very simple and subtle. Once you're done, just blow it outwards, making it a wing kind of a thing, like, if that makes any sense. So whenever you're applying, the reason I'm showcasing you both of my eyes is because once you're applying the eyeshadow, make sure you first tap the product or the pigment onto the outer V and slightly, blend it inwards to the inner corners of your eye. So once that is done, just take some time for blending, like just blend it with the previous color so that it looks very gradual kind of a thing. So yes, exactly, this is all we want to do with our eyes. Now I just used 2 of the brushes. That's exactly what I'm showing here, I guess. Now again, blending it with the help of the same coral color for the final time. Now also, as I said, I would not be cutting my crease or making it difficult. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one shimmer color with the help of my finger. This is how you can do your eye makeup when you do not know how to cut your crease or you don't have a separate concealer for it. So I'm taking little bronze kind of a color here, like so, and I'll just swipe it across. I'll not make put this all across my eyelid. I will leave that part, the outer part, which is little dark, and just apply it onto my eyelid area the way you can see in your screen. And trust me, this is a very, very easy look you can do. Here I've used coral and brown color because I just wanted to use one particular palette for this one and make it budget friendly. But if you have different palettes and if you want to use different colors, you can definitely do so as well. So you don't need a separate brush for this one. If you have, well and good, you can use it. Will give you more precise look, but then if you do not have, if you're a beginner trying to do eye makeup and all, you just use your finger. Simple, you do it likewise. And once that is done, just blend it for the final time without any product in your brush, and that will beautifully sink in and look better. And now for the final time, what we do is we take the darkest shade which we use, that is a brown color, towards the outer V, and I will melt that. I will melt the shimmer color. I will melt the shimmer color. Okay, sorry. We will melt the shimmer which we applied with the outer corner, if you can make sense. Okay, so I just applied ever so slight amount of a kajal onto my lower lash line, and then smudging that black, not much, I just applied a little, and smudging that black eyeliner with the help of a small brush and the brown color which we used initially. So this brown color we used in everything possible, onto our eyes, contouring, everything. So this is a very versatile palette, and it's not like normal palettes which is not pigmented, very cheap, but this is cheap but very pigmented, beautiful, and best part is blendable. This blends very beautifully. Now taking one fluffier brush to blend that brown color onto my eyelid, lower lash line, so that it does not look like a straight line kind of a thing. So once that is done, you can apply some false lashes. These lashes are just 30 rupees, which you can avail from the normal market. I just applied too much of a glue to one of my eyes, so that is stuck, so ignore that part. So yeah, these are definitely not the comfortable one, but once you wear it, it looks okay. So yeah, this is only 30 rupees lashes which you get in the market. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is the very hardest part of my video because I just cannot pose. I feel I am too old for this, and if you know what I mean. And yeah, I came back to my hair pony style, so yeah, that's what it is. So this is how the look turned out, and as you in this video I didn't fast forward much. I tried to showcase you everything possible. So yeah, this is the part where I lack, and I really feel shy as well. I just feel that I'm too old to pose and to lip sync, and I don't know, I'm too fat for it, maybe. I don't know, I really don't know, so you gotta bear with me with this. Okay, coming back to the main thing, as you saw, I used a very minimal product, very affordable product. You can definitely create this sort of a look for your wedding, your parties, anything possible. Or even if you're sitting back at home, you want to try enjoy makeup, you can definitely do it. For me, makeup is like a stress buster. Like, I just sit down and I do it. I feel very nice about it. Though I don't click much of the pictures because I feel shy and the picture comes very horrible, to be very honest. Yeah. If that makes sense. Okay, so I don't want to blabber much. So yeah. Okay, so the main thing here is if you buy eyeshadow palettes which has a little bit of brown, little bit of a pink or an orangey color, and 4 to 5 shimmers which are of different color like bronze, champagne gold, pearl color, white shimmers. Yeah, this will help you to have have your full face done without using much and more of the product. So I really hope this video was helpful. If you have any question, do let me know. I tried to find out this particular palette's link, but it's not there. But you can definitely go to Google and type in Beauty People. They have a website, beautypeople.co.in. Thank you very much.